Hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Okay, well, we back on the man, but right now, earlier y'all guys mentioned that, y'all into business, black business. I mean, so, like, as far as the fitness thing, that's your business? Go into that. I need to know, how do you feel about it? What do you think that, I don't know, just go into it.
So for me, Herbalife started off as my business, you know what I mean? Because like before, I was a nutrition coach, but I was also in love with fitness, so I decided to partner both of them together, you know what I mean? And then that turned into a whole nother business opportunity. So now I could be a nutrition coach and also can be a personal trainer. And then once that model came together, that's when the business really started to get rolling, and other avenues started coming up, like the personal training and things like that. And then, like I said, became a business owner and an entrepreneur just by, putting those things together.
I love it. Right now, I feel like, I don't know if it's like some big epidemic, like the flu, but everybody, like I see a lot of people talking about, all right, we about to do this ourselves, we about to go into business. Like before I start rolling this camera, I talked about Lavar Ball.
Right.
He like changed the game.
He did.
As far as business model, how you market yourself, everything. Like same thing in fitness. Earlier you said like I have to show myself like a walking billboard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of it is a part of the business. But how do you feel about like Lavar Ball? How did you think about? What do you feel about his business model and what he doing for far as fitness industry, sports, everything?
I mean, you can love him, you can hate him, man, but the man is he's definitely on to something. You know what I mean? But now that people are seeing that it's possible, you know what I'm saying, to be successful being untraditional. You know what I mean? So he's definitely changing the game. You know what I mean? A lot of things people don't respect when people think outside the box. You got to think about some of the ideas that you thought about that you say, man, that's stupid. That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Imagine, the ideas that he had that he scrapped that could have been successful what he had right now. But it's like about believing in yourself. You know what I mean? About going for what you know and forget what everybody else got to say and then just doing it. You know what I mean? He's definitely a living example to that you could take an idea, something small in your head, you know what I mean, or brand, like my last name, you know what I'm saying, and turn it into something as big as what it is now. You know what I mean? And I love the man, you know what I mean? Just because he's showing you that, what's possible. You know what
How you feel about it, Q?
Same thing. I mean, like, it's really, it goes back to, you can't stop a man when he knows his value and he know what he worth, and that's where it started. And so just for him to really not just see like what he's worth, but know like what the value that his kids have and his son, and all of them, and putting that in them at an early age, for him to just really just set that standard for them, like don't accept less than what you are.
Don't settle.
And me, I'm all for passing down wealth. Now his grandkids, probably his great grandkids, gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So it's like they always say, the stuff that we learn is not for our generation. It's for the generation after us. So he's just making sure like the generations after his sons are good. And that's our whole purpose. Like, it's not for us to, take the stuff that we learn and like build up, the stuff that we want, build up our environment, build up our businesses. It's for us to take it and show somebody else, how to do this and make it 10 times better.
I'm glad you said that, because I was going to ask you this, like, what are your overall goals with the business, the fitness? Is it just going to be fitness? Are you going to venture out to other things? Or like, what's the overall goal with this stuff? As far as
this me, man. My wheels always turn. My dad is an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? So I grew up, watching my dad and my uncle, do several business deals and things like that. But it was in a realm where I wasn't, excited about it. You know what I mean? So I seen my dad. My dad owned rental properties. My dad has 3 different companies and stuff like that. But he's more of the sit down type business type of person. I'm more of the up, moving around. Hence why I'm doing fitness. So I seen my dad make moves. I seen my dad do deals. But my whole deal is really working with the youth. Like I said, being a teacher, I'm able to see kids come in without father figures that are lost. And they just kind of get lost in the sauce. And my whole deal is to show kids that, like, whatever you see, don't have to be your reality. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can take your pain, you can turn it into power to do something great. You know what I mean? So I want to start like nonprofit organization where we're showing kids, how to live out their goals, how to live out their dreams, get through high school, go to college and things like that.
I understand that too.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. It's kind of the reason why while we link up and while we click, just having the same ideas, like really just building up the community, and it's starting with the youth. So my thing is mentoring. Definitely wanting to get more into that. Just working with people, like I said, working with the next generation. So doing that.
When it comes to business deals though, but I'm all about, making multiple streams of income, you know what I mean? So, you just kind of like, my niche, I like sneakers, I like shoes, you know what I mean? So we can talk off camera about this idea I got, because I don't want nobody to hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely,
I got another that we're going to have to talk about, you know what I mean? But
we're definitely going to speak about that.
It's just, just having ideas, but just, being able to speak about them, you know what I'm saying? Be able to, put them out there in the atmosphere so they're able to actually come together, because a lot of people got great ideas, got great thoughts, they never write them down, they never talk about them, and they never get life, and they never have it.
Look, I'm just right now, you on my publication, something I had this idea about 3 years ago, wrote it down, it took hard work, but I made it happen. But I want to say this too, everybody's not an entrepreneur. So some people going to say, oh, I'm not like this, I enjoy my job, cool, that's understandable. It's all about, I say, what make you happy at the end of the day. That's how I feel about everything.
I like my time, man. It's nothing like time freedom. You know what I mean?
Find your passion.
Yeah.
Once you find that.
So other than that, man, moving forward, the year just started. We about to be in February, next week.
Right.
What are we looking forward to as far as DK and Q? Like, what are we looking forward to? More fitness stuff, or this, that.
More locations, man, because DFW in the world is big, and a lot of people, need to be exposed to, what we have, you know what I mean? So we looking to start expanding and building the brand out of different areas, and start bringing more people in to train and teach what it is that we do, so we can have different things like this happening all over the world, so everybody can get this life.
Yeah.
Same thing, like you said, more locations. I know building my brand, building our own individual brands, as far as training and whatnot. I got a few things, just some personal things that I just said I'm gonna pick up, back up this year. So one of them being music. So I plan to take keyboard lessons, DJing lessons, acting lessons. This is just one of my passions for the arts. It's just always something I had a passion about. So picking up something else, putting into that, and just really like doing whatever, honestly, like doing whatever my heart feels. And that would be the main thing that we would say, just follow your heart. You'll never go wrong,
Okay. Last thing.
All right.
If anybody wanted to lose 5 pounds quick, what's the fastest way to do it? What's the fastest and best way to do it?
5 pack.
5 pounds. That's it. I'm gonna go 3 to 5 pounds.
3 to 5?
3 to 5 pounds, the quickest and best way. Last thing.
I say up your water intake.
Fasted cardio.
Make sure they're hitting their protein number. So, make sure you're hitting a lot of amount of protein for your body that day, consistently for a week.
And cut back on your carbs. So give yourself like a carb cutoff. So let's say, 2 o'clock every day, that'll be like the last time you have carbs in your day. And cut back on that.
And for the people who don't know carbs, bread,
rice, potatoes. And potatoes, any starchy foods, so just cutting back on those.
Everybody, all right. And if anybody want to get in touch with you guys, Instagram, Facebook, how can they book a session? Well, how can they get in contact with you guys?
Instagram, Big Vision, BIG_vision. Facebook, Dakari, DK Stevens. Just hit me with a DM. DK Stevens, STPHENS. That's on Facebook. Hit me with a DM. Let me know what you're looking for. I'll respond back and we can get it set up.
Instagram, Herbalelegend1. That's _HERBALEGEND, number 1. That's on Instagram. Facebook, Kyron DB Burnett. Kyron is QUIERAN. What else? Oh, Snapchat me. Yeah, Snapchat me that fitness. QUEDA_BEASTPT.